little dabbling a little bit here. I was like, you should come meet my cousin, man. I was like, he makes beats. And I remember showing him this song that I had. It was about Ian wrote this song and used all these different like serial characters. And he like articulated it. He made it into like a story talking about serial. It was just, to me, it was art, right? So like
Absolutely.
he was able to like make these characters from like,
And it's creative.
he ain't that good. He was looking at like, he ain't that. I was like, but he makes the beats too, right? So I got him to finally come over, man. And he was kind of like, dude, you gave a bad example of this boy. He's like, he is actually cold when he actually heard him like on some other stuff. And we ended up just making, just didn't know what we were onto. We just were making music for like, we looked at it as like just kind of like collegey sort of frat boy kind of stuff, like fun music. And it turned into something bigger because we didn't know. We ended up getting on, we had a couple people that were at the high school radio station. And they would play our stuff, and man, we would try to, that made us motivation, like try to get a song done a week. You know, we had like competing songs against one another for the top spot that were like, people, because you used to have to call in requests. And when we got to be down there and have our personalities on there, we're just jokesters. I mean, you wouldn't think, you probably wouldn't even put our faces to how we probably sounded. So we had this like little buzz going on, and we didn't know we were onto. We just thought we were just making music, and you know, didn't know how to mix. And Ian learned how to make beats on these ASR 10 that he ended up eventually getting. And we were just kids loving what we were doing and not without any really like responsibility. We were just kind of making it, right? And it ended up turning into something. So the three of us just kind of kept that camaraderie and finally got a project together. Now that took a lot longer because back then, when we originally had the system, we had to invest in Pro Tools and like an earlier version of Pro Tools and an Apple